Bodonchar Munkhag was a renowned Mongol warlord and a direct ancestor of Genghis Khan as well as of the Barlas Mongols, the tribe of the Central Asian warlord Timur. According to the secret history of the Mongols, he was the 12th generation nominal descendant of Borte Chino.Genghis Khan was the 9th generation biological descendant of Bodonchar Munkhag. Bodonchar Munkhag is the founder of the House of Borjigin. Chagatai tradition dates Bodonchar Munkhag to the rebellion of Abu Muslim 747 CE. The name Borjigin does not come from Bodonchar but from Bodonchar's nominal great-grandfather Borjigin the Wise. The date 747 CE corresponds better with Borjigin Mergen. A confusion with Bodonchar Khan could also account for this date discrepancy. Bodonchar Munkhag means little misbegotten simpleton. Bodonchar, or more accurately Bodonchar, is a diminutive form of Bodonchar, using the diminutive suffix nchar, while Munkhag means fool or simpleton. The meaning of the name contrasts with his elevated stature among the Mongol tribes. History of Bodonchar Munkhag. The Mongol tribes of Genghis Khan's time had a very good knowledge of their genealogy, second only to the Arabs according to Rashid al-Din Hamadani. In the secret history of the Mongols, old man Korchi Usun of the Baird tribe leaves Jamukha and joins Genghis Khan. He tells Genghis Khan, "We were born from the captured wife of Bodonchar Bogd. Therefore we are one womb, one blood with Jamukha. We would never leave the side of Jamukha. But Zaran came and showed me a vision." Quote. He goes on to say that the vision predicted the future rise of Genghis Khan. Bodonchar Munkhag was a commonly known figure even among distant tribes such as the Baird, who were descended from the first wife of Bodonchar, a captured pregnant woman who described herself as Timur.According, meaning female of the Timur.According clan of the Uriankai tribe. Although the secret history of the Mongols includes some mythical elements such as visions and so forth, the individuals and tribes are seen as historical. Circumstances of birth. At the time Bodonchar Munkhag was born, the Mongol tribes were located around Mount Burkhan Khaldun at the source of the Onon River. The Mongols were the Menghu Shiwei of the larger Shiwei Confederation, a Mongolic-speaking group closely related to the Khitan people. The paternal great-grandmother of Bodonchar was called Mongol Jingua, meaning beautiful Mongoless, or fair woman of the Mongol tribe. The Mongol tribe had lived around Mount Burkhan Khaldun since at least the time of Borte Chino, 12 generations before Bodonchar Munkhag, or around 600 CE. They shared the area with the ancient Uriankai tribe, a prominent Shiwei tribe named Walua, who in the Chinese histories, they lived a pastoral life supplemented by hunting the abundant game of the surrounding forested mountains. To the north was located the Bargit tribe and the Koritum tribe. To the east was located the Tatar tribes, who also belonged to the Shiwei group. Slightly to the west of the Mongols were the ancient Baird tribe. These are the pre-Bodonchar early tribes mentioned in the secret history that had marriage relations with the early Mongols. Many of the other tribes in the secret history were later descendants of Bodonchar, such as the Jadarin, Baran, Jaguriad, Noyokorn, Barlas, Budagad, Adarkan, Uragad, Mangad, Basad, Arona, Konkotan, Arulad, Sunad, Kabchukas, Genages, Taichad and Jurkan. All these core Borjigin tribes were clustered around Mount Burkhan Khaldun and were still known as Mongols. In the secret history it says, after listing all the tribes born from Bodonchar Munkhag, Kabul Khan was in charge of all Mongols. After Kabul Khan, although Kabul Khan had 7 sons, Ambafhai Khan, the son of Sengum Bilge took charge of all the Mongols. The Secret History of Mongols gives the following account of the immediate ancestry of Bodonchar Munkhag. Kharchu's son was Borjigin. His wife was Mongol Jingwa. Borjigin-Mergen's son was Torgolgin. His wife was Borte. He had a servant called Borald Isuyalbi and two famous horses, one black, one brown. Torgolgin's sons were Duva Sokor and Doban Mergen. Duva the blind could see with only one eye, a very long distance. One day Duva the blind ascended Burkan Khaldun with his younger brother Doban Mergen. Duva the blind looked out and saw a group of people moving towards Tunkalig stream. He said, "Among that moving camp of people there is a beautiful girl sitting in the exposed seat of a covered carriage. If she hasn't been given to anybody, let me beg her for you, my younger brother Doban Mergen." And he sent Doban Mergen to go take a look. Doban Mergen reached those people and saw that she was indeed an exceptionally beautiful girl, named Alangwa, of great renown and not given in marriage to anybody. As concerns that group of migrants, Bargujingwa, the daughter of Bargudai Mergen the Ezin of Khol Bargujintukam, had been given in marriage to Korilodoy Mergen the Noyon of the Koriatum tribe. The girl named Alangwa was born in the territory of the Koriatum at a place called Aragus. Korilodoy Mergen had had disputes over hunting ground at his native land of the Koriatum. He was fenced out, so he left, saying, "Burkan Khaldun is a good hunting ground, rich in game," and became the Korala clan. That was why he came to Burkan Khaldun, to the local Azan Shinchi Bayan of the Uriankai, who had erected a burkan on the mountain. This was how Doban Mergen begged and received in marriage Alangwa, the daughter of Korilodoy Mergen of the Koriatum, born at Aragus. Alangwa came to Doban Mergen and bore him two sons. The names were Belgunude and Buganude. Doban's elder brother Duva the blind had four sons. Suddenly one day his elder brother Duva the blind was no more. After Duva the blind died, his four sons looked down on their uncle Doban, excluded him from the clan, left him and moved away, becoming the Doban clan. After that, one day Doban Mergen went up on Mount Togatsagondor to hunt. In the woods he saw an Uriankai man roasting the ribs of a recently killed 3-year-old deer. Doban Mergen said, "Friend, let me have a share of the roast." The man said, "I will give," and gave him all of the meat except the skin and upper torso with the neck, lungs and heart, which he kept for himself. While Doban was carrying the deer meat back, he encountered a poor man leading his son by the hand. Doban Mergen asked, "What manner of man are you?" The man replied, "I am Malik by a good eye. I have hit hard times. I'm poor and tired. Give me some of your game meat and I will give you my son in return." At those words Doban Mergen cut off one of the deer's thighs and gave it to him. He took the man's son, brought him home and made him do chores in the house. Suddenly one day Doban Mergen was no more. After Doban Mergen was gone, Alangwa gave birth to 3 more sons, although she didn't have a husband. The names were Buku Katagi, Bukatu Salji and Bodonchar Munkhag. Events of Bodonchar's life. The secret history continues with the following account of Bodonchar's life. Belgunude and Buganude, the 2 sons previously born from Doban Mergen, spoke secretly from the mother Alangwa. This mother, although she is without a man, has given birth to these 3 sons. In the house there is only that Malik by a good eye person. These 3 sons must be his. The mother Alangwa figured out they were speaking these things in secret. So on one spring day she boiled mutton and had her 5 sons Belgunude, Buganude, Buku Katagi, Bukatu Salji and Bodonchar Munkhag sit next to each other facing her. She gave each of them a single arrow and said, "Break it." They snapped the single arrows easily. Then she gave them 5 arrows in a bundle and said, "Break it." Each of the 5 tried breaking that bundle of 5 arrows, taking turns and trying from different angles, but couldn't manage to break it at all. Then the mother Alangwa said, "You, my 2 sons Belgunude and Buganude, say I have given birth to these 3 sons, and you are now suspicious and question whose sons they are and where on earth they came from. You're right in being suspicious. Every night a radiant yellow person used to come in through the opening in the roof of the gur through the space above the gur entrance and caress my belly, his light getting absorbed into my belly. When he left like a yellow dog rising and twisting away along the dividing line of the sun and the moon. Why do you lightly speak such futile words? If we interpret this sign, it is clear they are sons of heaven. Why do you speak of them as if they were black-headed commoners? When they become kings of all, then will black commoners see who they really are." And then Alangwa told them a word of wisdom. "You, my 5 sons, were born from my one womb. If you become separate like those single arrows, you'll be easily broken in half by anybody who passes. If you become one union like that bundle of arrows, how will anybody be able to break you easily?" And then suddenly one day the mother Alangwa was no more. After the mother Alangwa died, the brothers divided the property. 4 of them, Belgunude, Buganude, Buku-Katagi and Bukatu Salji, took shares. They excluded Bodonchar from the clan, saying he was stupid and didn't give him any share. Bodonchar, seeing he was not counted as Urag, said, "What's the point of me being here?" and galloped off down the Onan River on his black speckled white horse with a stripe down its back and a scanty tail, saying, "If I die, so be it. If I live, so be it." He rode downstream till he reached Baljan, where he made a grass tent for himself and settled there. While he was staying there, he saw a female brown hawk catch and eat a black pheasant. He plucked some hairs from the tail of his horse, made a snare, caught the hawk and reared it. When he had nothing to eat, he shot and killed wild game penned in against a cliff by a pack of wolves, and went and collected the scraps left by the wolves, fed his stomach as well as his hawks, and survived the winter that year. Spring came. Wild geese and ducks began to arrive, and Bodonchar, after starving his hawk for a while, released it, and it caught for him so many geese and ducks that he could not eat them all, and hung some of them on a withered tree, where they stayed till they stank. A group of people came to Tunka stream from the forests on the northern side of Mount Duran. Bodonchar would leave his hawk, go to those people, drink fermented mare's milk during the day, and go back to spend the night in his grass tent. Those people asked for his hawk, but Bodonchar refused to give it to them. Those people never asked Bodonchar, "Whose son are you? Where are you from?" Nor did Bodonchar ask them, "What people are you?" They simply continued living close to each other. Buku-Katagi came searching for his younger brother Bodonchar Munkhag, saying, "This one has disappeared down the Onan River." When he asked the people camped at Tunka stream, "Have you seen a person looking like this and this, with a horse like this and this?" They replied, "The man and horse are both exactly as you say. He has a hawk. Every day he comes to us to drink fermented mare's milk and goes back. No one knows where he spends the night. Whenever the wind blows from the northwest, the feathers of the wild geese and ducks caught by his hawk come whirling down like a snowstorm. He must be close by. Now is almost the time for him to come. Wait just a little bit." Quote, "After a short while, a man came up towards Tunka stream. When he came closer, it was indeed Bodonchar. Buku-Katagi saw and recognized him and led him back, galloping up the Onan River. Bodonchar was trotting behind his elder brother Buku-Katagi. He said as he was trotting, 'Elder brother, elder brother. It is good for a body to have a head, for a coat to have a collar. Quote. He repeated the same words, but his elder brother didn't make anything of it and didn't reply. Bodonchar rode on and said the same words again. At this his elder brother said, "What are these words you have been muttering all this while?" Bodonchar said, "Those people camped at the Tunkalig stream. They have no great and small, no good and bad, no head and feet. They are equal one to the other. An easy people. Let us conquer them." His elder brother then said, "All right, if that is the case, when we come home let us hold a meeting of brothers, and having agreed, let us conquer those people." Quote. They came home, a discussion among brothers was held and they rode off to conquer. They sent Bodonchar ahead to reconnoiter as forward scout. Bodonchar went as forward scout and caught a woman midway through her pregnancy. He asked, "What manner of person are you?" The woman replied, "I am a woman of the Jarchudadankan clan of the Uriankai tribe." The brothers, all 5 of them, conquered those people and came to enjoy an easier life with a good number of beasts, bread and bond servants. The account goes on to say that the captured pregnant woman gave birth to her son, who became the ancestor of the Jadaran tribe. She also bore a child from Bodonchar who was called Baird, who became ancestor of the Baran tribe. Bodonchar got another wife who came with a proper dowry. The dowry included a female servant who became Bodonchar's 3rd wife. Genghis Khan was descended from Kabubator, the son of Bodonchar's 2nd wife. Jegurdi was the son of the 3rd wife and was later excluded from the tribal sacrifices.